What's up, brethren? YouTubers, YouTubians. What's up, guys? October 24th, 54 degrees. It's 3:42 a.m. Another early morning going on here. I hope everybody is having a marvelous week, man. It's Thursday, pre-Friday party. Okay. I'm just gonna give a couple shout outs real quick to Royal Gold Family 9244. I know I've talked about them before, but I don't think they put out content in a while. The guys are part of our family here, and they're at 97 viewers, or subscribers, excuse me. More viewers than that, but 97 subscribers. If a couple of you guys who are awesome and just a jewelry enthusiast, go subscribe to that channel. Let's get them over 100 today, okay? Let's do that. We are going to be doing a review today on Gus Villa jewelry, an 8mm 950 silver, 24-inch Cuban link. Guys, and also today is a new chain day. I had ordered the 5mm concave curb from Jacoji. You guys may know that sometimes I wear this. What he has on his Jacoji is a concave flat, which is pretty much a flat curb, guys, except these are pretty thin and way less when it comes to the gold market there. I'm going to address this one time because I've gotten some messages. Guys, there's going to be haters in the comments. I don't really care. Someone talking about snatching a chain or something like that with a cowardly fake profile picture. I mean, and not to mention racist as hell. The only rope this person's ever going to own is going to be the fake noose that they have in their hand in their fake profile picture. I'm just gonna say, man, plantation security. You're not even the manager, bro. You don't own nothing. You need to get your game up before you step to a boss. That's all I'm saying, okay? About you. And for the rest of that, guys, you're gonna have to make decisions in life. If you're wearing something and someone else wants to take it, don't put yourself in those situations, first of all, okay? Because if somebody's hungry, let me tell you, they're gonna wanna eat, okay? This person's a joker, but there are persons and peoples out there that you need to be aware of, okay? In situations, and that's life. Just like Jacoji had just put up a video about someone snatches your chain, and what do you do? And my comment was, you draw and aim. And some people got offended by that, and I didn't say fire. That's a decision that you have to make. And they're like, well, then someone else is like, well, you need to know your state laws. Where I live is a stand your ground state. If you mess with me, I'm gonna mess with you back. Okay. Things are too important here. We don't do that kind of crap. And I'm just telling you know. But guys, if someone tries to rob you and they're a teenager or some stupid kid, if you can get out of that without injury and anybody else and keeping your stuff, try that. If someone tries to grab something from you, like they're running by you and try to snatch something off your neck, but they don't get it and keep going, don't shoot them in the back. But my suggestion would be move to the side, because there may be somebody running up behind you, okay? Because cowards usually work in pairs, and that's just how that is. I've been on the other side of things. I've been on the wrong side. I've not always been, I know a lot of you guys think I'm cool, and when I say cool, I don't mean like popular cool. I mean like I'm chill. But not when it comes to that kind of stuff, and not anymore, guys. We've all been teenagers. To be old and wise, you had to be young and dumb. I'm far from old and wise, but I was hella young and dumb. And I regret so many things. but always put yourself in the other position. Truly blessed, man. I'm good to see you back. It says, I just copped a Mariner and a 4mm concave off links, waiting for them to get shipped out, which it's about a 2 or 3 day process from order to receive, depending on when you purchase them. If you guys purchase them on a Sunday or a Monday or something like that, you're probably going to end up receiving those Thursday right now until links gets rolling. But you're always going to get your stuff. Just look at it as 90% it's going to be a 2-day delivery unless it's a pendant or a custom piece. Timothy, man, it's always good to see you back. Big Homie Country says, Raiders. The Raiders, right? Okay. Very classic. I almost say classy. Very historic, man. I love football. And so, you know, even though I'm a huge Cowboys fan, the Packers, the Niners, you know, the Packers of the 60s, the Steelers of the 70s. I was born in 84, but the Cowboys of the 90s, and even it's a Tom Brady respect thing. And then now with Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, I know a lot of you guys hate them, especially Raiders guy. All detectives said relax. I agree. Zachary Arnett says, hey, I was wondering if you think I should go with a 14 karat gold rope chain at 26 inches or I should go with a 24 inch one. I get a lot of these questions, guys. You can look in the comments too. There's most of the comments, not most, but there's comments that are like this, and it's very hard not knowing what you look like and not knowing where you want it to sit. If you were the exact same build as me, the exact same build, 6'4", 245, 44, 46, 47, 43 pounds, this is where a 26 inch sits on you, okay? At 24 inch is going to be right here. So I'm going to tell you, brother, on that, it's always an inch drop, okay? Pretty much. If you have the same chain, now thicker chains, a 7mm, and I don't know if you can tell here, but I have two on. There's a 6.5 and a 5. That 5mm is always going to hang a little bit lower because the thicker the chain, you know, there's more pushed up on your neck, especially when it comes to like a round link or something. And that makes it come up a little higher. Just know that, and I know this is weird looking here, that's about the difference. So when you think 24 and 26, you're like, okay, well, there's 2 inches. Well, really, when you stack them, you've just got that inch. Okay? So that's why if you wear a pendant with something, you want that 4 inch difference. So a 20 and a 26. If you want to have like a pendant up here. If you wanted to do, you know what, I'll just do this real quick. Laying right here. So I don't know if you like that look or not. I mean, I can eliminate that guy, so we just have these two. But there you have, you kind of see it. This is it's a 21 and a half. But even at 22, guys, it comes about right here. So that's a 26 and a 22. So now you kind of see, you know, with that pendant. So, but it really depends if where you're wanting to lay at and how skinny you are. I would recommend watching the Tri-Truth Mike. Look up whatever millimeter rope you're trying to get here. And he is a tall guy, I think, but he's also a smaller build than me. So something on him like this 26 would probably come down to here. This would probably be a 24 inch on him. Because listen to people when they say, well, a 24 inch will slide over my head. A 24 inch will not slide over my head. A 25 inch will, a 24 inch will not. So where do you want it to sit is the other thing. And so, I mean, me, it's like, here's 26, there's 24. So depending on your build, if you're really in between it, I always think, if a 22 sits here and a 26 is here, and you can only have one chain, and 24, because, I mean, you could still see that a little bit right here. And me, I even have mine tailored maybe to 23, but 24, and where 26, if you've got the button-up collared shirt or a zip, you may not see it, but that depends on what you want. Maybe you want that subtle, just tucked in look, guys. I mean, that's cool to rock too, and we're going to do a video on that because just a fast one. I don't usually wear my chains tucked in. because I'm a frontin'. Should we have all seen in her? Okay, so that's the other person making more comments that are silly. On the other thing, hey, I was wondering if you think I should go. Let's see here, guys. And then definitely going to show the concave off, and yeah, make sure you post a video. So anyways, Avis Gomez, he is the one who wanted me to do a review on the Gus Villa. So what we're going to do is we're going to start that right now. Guys, shout out to Ricky Davis, Try Truth Group. Ricky and I have done lots of deals. So this is what this box comes in, guys. So when you order this, and it probably will not come like this, guess what? You're not going to open that box, and it's not going to be laying flat like that. But this is how that comes. And what we have here is an 8mm, which actually comes out to 8.4. Again, 9.50, which is, you need to always make sure you know whether it's platinum or silver, because platinum can be 950 as well. Let's see, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that or not, but let's check it out and see if we can. Anyways, it says, it's got the Gus Villa logo, and then it also says 950. I'm not going to do that anymore. So the review on their chain, when I got it, I don't think it was worn very much at all. And it came in pretty good shape. So as for scratching and stuff like that, there are scratches on the back. So that is going to get scratched. If you guys are worried about that kind of thing, wear your jewelry. Don't let your jewelry wear you. Everything's going to get scratched. Who cares? Who's on your neck looking at that? You guys are at the wrong kind of parties. I don't know. But check this out. This is what a lot of people care about, this hang straight test. I don't really care about this kind of stuff as much, as long as it's heavy and things. It's going to hang straight for the most part. So let's check it out. This is the first time I've ever done that. Looks like it hangs pretty straight, guys. A little curvature at the bottom, but again, not really worried about that. I know the clicking is a big deal to a lot of you guys. That actually is kind of a big deal to me because I want it to be secure. If you're having a box lock, why wouldn't you want it to be secure? This thing weighs 108.8, I think. So that does click, and this is a very sturdy. Something that I noticed when I got this is this one right here is very stiff. This one right here had to be tightened, and it is still has some movement to it. However, once it's on there, and I don't know if you guys heard those clicks or not, but that just means that it's not. These can get stretched out. Your box locks, your figure 8 clasp. You can either just take your fingers and push it, you know, or if you're uncomfortable, take it to somebody and have them charge you for it, I guess. But 1, 2. So there's that, and there is the button, just a regular degular. And it looks like it may have a little bitty. And again, why am I showing you this stuff? Because, I mean, this is just overall, how is this thing going to handle being worn? Or, like I said, I don't think it was worn much. I've put it on just a few times, but does it kink? Let's see. So right now, it's not, but I notice. So wearing it, I don't think you're going to have a kinking issue while you're wearing it if you're just wearing it around. With anything like this, especially this heavy. I am more familiar with Daniel Jewelry Inc. I've had probably 6 pieces. So Daniel Jewelry is going to be, and I think everybody's always discussed this, flatter on the edges. It's more of a shiny, because it's going to be more of like a diamond cut. Where this is going to be, the Cuban is going to be more round, from Gus Villa. Well, we got it up here and close and personal, guys. Check out the links. So they are nice and tight there. I'm going to turn that back on so we got a little more light. So nice and tight there on the links, guys. And this is a sturdy chain. Something else that I'm particular about, right here at the box lock. Some machine-made ones. I've had machine-made Cubans, and it doesn't bother me. If I was going to do, you know, something big or something like this, is a handmade. Them handmade this one right here, and I think you can see it. It is even. It is very symmetrical, and it flows. Some of them, and even when you turn it over on the back, the links are pretty consistent. If you guys look at these two, and then those two. So what that means to me is it's just got a real even flow to it. And there's not a ended on a big link and then a small link. Because some different sizes, I mean, if you get a 24 inch, I know that one chain I had, and sometimes like, I think the Figaros are like this, I'm not sure, but it ends on a big link and then there's another. It's like you just, you know, handmade things should be very symmetrical. Somebody else that I think watches the channel, but I've, you know, pay attention to them as well. They had just recently got a Gus Villa jewelry 24 karat gold chain. I think of the bracelet. It was a bracelet 10 millimeter, and there's some serious flaws with the box lock on that, and I'm not sure of how that got resolved. I'm not saying anything about anything like that because I know I've read stuff. People have had downfalls with Jacoji. People have been upset with Daniel Jewelry Inc. And I know that Daniel Jewelry Inc. is usually pretty busy, so it is hard to get a hold of them. Some people say their customer service is less than stellar. I have never had a problem, but I understand. You know, and the only flaw that I've ever gotten from them is one time I bought a Cuban with a box lock with a diamond in it, because that's usually how I would get mine. And the button on it was almost flat into the thing here. See how much that sticks up? That's how most of them are. This other one, which I was okay with, because if you wear it with other jewelry or anything, it's not going to catch. It's not going to. But it was pretty flat in there, and you had to push down pretty well. And I actually took it and because we have a jeweler, you know, and just had them kind of fix that back up for me with their stuff, because I could do it, and I know I could do it, but just knowing that it was a handmade box lock and it was gold and stuff, I think it was 18 karat. It was 18 karat. Just didn't want to mess it up because I didn't want to have to send it back. But overall, what do I think of their craftsmanship? I think this is cool. I think that's great. I know that the turnaround time I don't think is as long as Daniel Jewelry. I'm not sure. I know they're newer on the block. They've just updated their packaging. I think the blue is super cool. I think the 3 lights is super cool. And let's throw this on, guys. Actually, here, while we got this out, I know they're different, but that is that 8.5, but it's an 8, but it's 8.4 next to a 7 millimeter rope. Okay. So man, I hope everybody has a really good day today. And when you're seeing this, I hope you have some laughs. So hit this button. That's how you pull it. Pull that out. Put it around. Again, 24 inches is this size, and it does not slide over my big head. First time ever putting on a necklace, guys, my bad. Okay, so button in here. Some, you know, will wear that lock over here. Just depending on what day it was for me. I like this nice clean look all the way through. If I have a nice sleek lock that was all diamond out, or if I got a button, then maybe put it over here. Just depends on the day. But here is that. And so something I don't know if you can notice, it is heavy, 108 grams. Unlike a flat curb or something else. I don't know if you heard that, but it's just boom. And there it is. So this is like a set it and forget it type chain. Once you adjust it, go up, make sure it's straight, lay it down. That's pretty much how it's gonna look, guys, all day. So on a Cuban link, I like two different lengths for me. Usually, if it's this size, I would usually probably prefer 25 or 26 inch. Or I like the 22 inches as well, because if I'm wearing a collared shirt, I guess I can have colors in it, I don't know. But that's what you see, and that is a very clean look. Just one chain, draws attention, but it sets off your outfit. Let's go ahead and check this out with a, and again, I know I'm aware one's gold and one's silver, guys. Some people mix silver and gold. Remember that guy on Rudolph the Red-Nosed? Cornelius, is that his name? Yukon Cornelius? They need nothing. That's how I feel sometimes in fantasy football. Nothing. Come on, guys. Anyways, this is with a 6.5 millimeter rope. Rope's at 26 inches. The Cuban is at 24. So it's just that being said, you see how much a rope stands out. So even though this is 8.4 cut, let's just say it's 8.5, and let's say this is a 6.5. Well, because it is. Look how close in size that might be. And that's crazy, right? But that's just, you get your money's worth when you buy a rope chain. That's that. It is a, it's a showstopper, guys. And the bigger you get, you know, I don't know. Should I do a review on this? This is a 18 karat. It's a tree star, guys. I don't know if you've ever seen The Land Before Time. Whenever my mom passed away last year in December, I asked Johnny from the group and Twiz, the jeweler, if they would make me a tree star, and I sent them a design. They put it up on the computer, and so that is the front of it, and it actually dips in. You can see the veins of the leaf. Now check this out. When you turn it around, there's the back of it. I think this thing weighs 18 grams. And it's solid 18 karat. But the tree star is, he was the guy that made Land Before Time, was laying on his back, looking up at the sky, and there were maple leaves. So if you're from if you're from Canada and you're Canadian, excuse me, does that look familiar? Because that's what that is. There's the front, guys. And so just shout out to Twiz too, if you guys are wanting any work done there. He is remarkable. So again, would I recommend Gus Villa? Heck yeah. Would I recommend him for silver? Heck yeah. Because you want to get this on gold, you need to know what file you want. You need to know, I mean, I would just, you know, I'm going to be way more particular spending that much more money. I think these are $500 or $600 versus, you know, $8 or $9 grand, depending, you know, $6 to $9 grand, depending on your, you know, even more, depending on your purity. So if you're wanting something like this, I don't know. We all started off with probably silver. Some of us, it's probably sterling silver. This is 950, guys. This is nice stuff. So when I get it, it's like, heck yeah. And I wouldn't regret it. Now this chain I may put up for sale, or I may keep. I haven't decided yet, because it's nice just to have it. I don't wear it ever, but it's nice just to every once in a while pull it out and really get that silver or white gold look, you know, without having to pay a whole bunch. But guys, just be yourself. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I hope everybody just has a really good day. And you know, the saying is be yourself, everybody else is already taken, and that is so true, man. So if you like tucking your chains in, tuck them, man. If you like wearing them out, wear them out. If you want to wear because it's right now I've got a 6.5 and this 8mm on. I love having like a 2mm or smaller, you know, rope kind of catches your thing, but a heavy link, or you know, a 3.2 or 2.7 heavy link or something like that, or even the 2mm Franco, a thin chain with a little pendant on it, or even, you know, just real classy, clean look. But I just hope everybody enjoyed this video, buddy. This one's for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, Avis Gomez. I think that's how you would pronounce that. But as you see, I can barely talk, period. Anyways, guys, should be getting that 5mm concave from Link's resale today. And we will get that put up as well. I think I was going to do that review on Sunday. However, I might just go ahead and do it today. I might just do a full unboxing of Link's resale. That way you guys, anybody that's never seen how Link's comes, it's just like Zakoji, but maybe we'll just do it all together. So you guys have a really blessed day. Have a wonderful pre-Friday. And to the haters out there, I still love you guys. I know you're really just confused admirers, and that's all right. Have a blessed one.